Now, we both know that I am not the favorite on the podcast.
I don't know. We did a numbers review the other day, and it seems like you're the favorite.
We did?
Oh, just that real. Never.
Oh, okay. I don't think we did that, but okay.
I'm fairly certain you're the favorite.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Let's see. We've already talked about complaining. We've already talked about people getting scared to be in trouble. One thing that I do need the NCO Corps to stop doing, or just people in general, is stop being complacent. Yeah. See?
I mean, it's. I want to be clear at this point in the podcast is that I'm not complaining about stuff that I've never done. It's not like, Trent Segmiller went through his career and was never complacent, never complained the wrong way. Like, I'm trying to give you the benefit of all the mistakes I made so that you don't make all the same mistakes. But like, complacency is the worst thing. Like, I would take someone that complains and works all day, every day. You know what I mean? Like that, and we've had those conversations. I don't know how many times we've had those conversations, like in the team room or in the staff meetings or whatever. It's like, dude, what is up with this dude? He's always whining. And like, as a team sergeant or like as their supervisor, you're like, that's just who they are. Like, leave that person alone, because like they got a big mouth, but when it's time to go, like they go and they get a lot of stuff done. Like, they're just a passionate person. They're from New York, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, that rubs people the wrong way. But then there's the person that's just like, that just doesn't care, ever. And we all have our ups and downs, but man, at a certain point, it's just like, you are just killing the vibe, with just not caring about anything.
Yeah. I'm just here to do my job, clock in, clock out, and collect the paycheck.
Yeah.
Oh, do me a favor. Beat it.
Yeah. I'm about to retire in 6 years.
Well, that goes back to that retired on active duty kind of thing. And people that are in know exactly who, or not who, but they all know somebody. They all know somebody who's retired on active duty. Or at least that perception is they're retired on active duty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure people, like, here's my own critiques of myself. I'm sure people within my organization, like, holy shit, he is always on his phone, as in like my cell phone. I always have it in my hand. I'm always carrying it around. I pop in and out of meetings, or I don't show to meetings, or whatever. I flake on events, or I just don't show up. I won't say flake on events, because I don't really flake on events. If I miss something, if I tell somebody I'm going to be there, if I'm not there, there's a damn good reason I'm not there. But I'm sure folks think that, but in the reality is, I have so many people that text me and call me on my cell phone. That's why I give out my cell phone and not my office phone, because
right,
like I'm almost always out wandering around. I try not to be behind the computer, because I hate being behind the computer. So I try not to be. So if you need to get a hold of me, hit my phone. I also try and text right back, because if I don't, it'll get buried and I may forget to actually get back with you. So I got to, like, just the way I'm wired, I got to do it immediately if I can, which kind of sucks for longevity, because then I get so distracted. But if not, if you want it done, or it needs to get done, like, I got to do it now.
Yeah. No, I have a list at the end of every week of like all the people I need to text back, because like, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'm busy. Like, if it comes through on my phone, it's not real, but so I usually sit down and try to catch up on a whole bunch of texts, which is terrible, because then I get a whole bunch of texts in return, because they're decent humans, right? And they'll send it back. And I'm like, oh no, then I'm overwhelmed with the amount of text. But yeah, I don't think you're always doing something. You're not retired on active duty. In fact, like, that's one of our biggest complaints from at least from me, is that you're always too busy with your actual job.
Yeah. I mean, it's what it is. But going back to because I'm going to deflect this and take this off of me. One of the things that